Welcome to Let's Chat with Spanky Payne and co-host Al Reardon at the beautiful Spanky's Dive Bar.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are left and backwards, and we are live at Spanky's Dive Bar! I'm Mr. Riri and I like to bang my head. I'm Mr. Riri and I like to bang my head. I'm Mr. Riri and I like to bang my head. I'm Mr. Riri and I like to bang my
Welcome to Let's Chat with Spanky Payne and Al Reardon and left hand backwards and some random guy. They drove pretty far to play. And,
yeah, thanks for driving all that way. You guys came from where the fuck?
This guy just hitchhikes.
Hitchhiking and begging for rides and shit. Now
he definitely did not partake in what...
Connecticut? Some of you guys came from Connecticut today?
Not this guy.
Yeah. And Mass?
Fuck!
Guys!
Welcome back to Vermont. You guys have played the dive bar before. Kicked ass.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that we ate all your edibles.
Yeah. You played at.
Me either. I'm not really sorry, but I mean, I even talked to the caterers and I was like, yeah, I'm sorry.
It went straight to my ass.
No, that's what it's for. And you guys played.
That was like the second or third time that we were
getting the
like,
meaty
in that
thighs,
kind of high. Like, that was like the third highest we ever been ever.
It was a good day. It was a good day. My birthday. Me and Spanky shared.
Happy missed birthday.
Yeah. And you guys were in the neighborhood a little while back for Wookiee Fest.
Yeah.
Kicked ass
that was
there.
a weird one
Great
too.
set.
Holy
Yeah.
shiz.
Yeah.
The Vermont crew loves you.
Welcome back.
No,
Yeah.
we don't know that yet.
Well, you'll see next
debatable.
time. But
It's definitely
Debatable.
they like Jet Punk in the park.
Pitter patter. Who did?
Everybody.
That's right too. Punk in the Park last weekend.
I've been hearing through the grapevine that we've been like, somebody was like, oh, we heard you out in Vermont. I'm like, that's a funny place to see us because we're never out here, you know?
I'm playing 3 shows now.
Got to spread it around.
Whoa. We've definitely played more than
You've
three
played
shows
more
out
than
here.
3
More than
shows.
3 shows in Vermont.
Well,
I've played more than 3 shows.
Well, which brings us to a critical point before we hit this too many times.
Whoa, hey, calm down. Michelangelo's one of the bestest in the world. What is it that you're trying to bestow upon us?
I was
Angelo.
wanted to make sure we hooked the people up
Michael?
with
Michael?
where you guys are playing soon or next.
Longo?
Any dates coming up?
Oh yeah, these are Autistic Paul thing going on. We have the next thing that we're doing is going to be on October 6th. We're playing Ted Fest over at is it at the Tank?
Yeah, it's
Tank. Feeding Hills, Agawam.
It's in honor of Mr. Ted Pratt, who passed away recently. Then following, we're going to be playing over at the 13th floor in Florence, Massachusetts on October 13th.
The 13th.
That should be the one. Let's do it that night.
Do what?
It's happening now.
Social media.
Well, I was talking to you earlier. We should do it that night. It would be the best. So it would go so well with the rest of the show.
Get thrown off
I'm just
Facebook.
saying because there's gonna be well, is this really what we're gonna do? And I don't want it to be a shitty set. So, and then we are also playing over at the CT Bike in Bristol, Connecticut on October 20th. And listen, if you have anything better to do in your life,
For one sin,
show up.
got a million
That's gonna be a fun one.
Because we're going to be playing in a skate park. Well, there's other people still skating and riding on their scooters and rollerblades.
And what? No. What's going to be like 2 people skateboarding.
Oh, shibbles! I promise.
The
you
other
that's not the
50
way it
be
works.
like this.
No. Well, maybe there's 50 that are going to be. I've been in the show there, and it was so good.
yeah.
We're playing with She Walks Without Legs.
right.
She walks without legs.
I booked them
Right.
the rest of Thursday.
They're one. Oh,
yeah.
I wish I could come all the way back up here for that.
That was good.
They're our favorite
That was
band
a- that was
collectively
a-
as a band, right? Well, minus him because he
Alley.
hasn't been in long enough.
Yeah,
but
what's the
collectively,
Alley?
favorite band.
I remember the alley.
Yeah, I got kicked out of the
For
alley.
decent exposure.
All right.
You can't bring him anywhere
right.
to play a show because
So-
he just always wanted getting naked.
Yeah, those questions.
Recent dates.
I just turned around and bam, I'm like, where does clothes go?
Social media contacts.
used to.
LHB, Left Hand
well,
Backwards. How's it work for the
Left
people?
Hand Backwards is over there on the Facebook. You can just look up Left Hand Backwards because I don't remember the site.
Yeah.
Spotify.
We're on Spotify. We're on
Spotify, new
iTunes.
stuff?
We got new stuff.
New stuff on
It's called
Spotify.
House of Bob, and we're gonna have fucking
Pandora.
physical copies. Well, Supergirl says she doesn't know.
Yeah.
But
They're coming.
they're gonna be coming. But we're also over there on the.
Do you want to go?
Pretty much everything that is like we're on Pandora. I was so excited when I found out we're on Pandora.
We're on Pandora.
Yeah.
Shut the fucking
Well,
door.
on this new album, and there is. It's not an album. It's 6 songs.
Thinking about that earlier. Listen to Pandora. I'm like,
I don't even know what's going on. But
This is why we're trying to get the word out there so that you guys know what the
I've
fuck
been
is
here for
happening.
45
You should watch
minutes.
We're
this.
definitely on a lot of stuff.
at least
When I
you know
found out we were on
what's
iHeartRadio, I was pretty excited because
At least one
I
of
think
us
of like
does.
the iHeartRadio festivals and stuff, and I'm like, yo, if we're on that, does that mean that we're kind of like in the running
You're
of being able to
already
play?
in semi-invited.
Like, yo, come
Yeah.
on, can we just like invite ourselves and be like, we're on yours?
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
not there.
you're getting thrown out there.
There's got to be some give and
So,
take.
so I know we've asked this question before, but
And it's probably not a good one. But
how did you get the band name?
Well, allegedly.
Jacking off the wrong way one too many times.
Not the wrong way. It's not wrong if you don't know.
Masturbation.
It's not wrong if you don't know what you're doing, all right? Fucking.
It's not wrong if nobody corrects you.
Didn't know there was a wrong way.
Brutal.
That's why it's called mastering the baiting.
Master debater.
Left hand backwards. Figure it out.
Kick it in.
It's not hard. You just gotta.
And I gave a picture of them doing that logo to a bunch of kids so they could sign it.
Great.
And then he tells me after he's like, hey, by the way,
He didn't know.
I didn't know that it was a sexual reference, and I was like, how did you not know? It's what we're doing?
Until I saw the picture, I'm like, and after all the kids brought all the pictures, so I'm like, oh, I get it now. Shit. And like a bunch of kids went home with that.
I was so happy. I'm not gonna lie. I had because it's not.
Because it's his ball. It's debatable.
Whatever. I thought you were in this band. We live up to some fucking expectations.
No, he just sits behind you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Well, now nobody's gonna know Jibba the Gent. You don't know me, sometimes I don't even know myself. At times I try too hard to be someone else.
I heard they talking about a nigga, tell him speak up. And while they talk, I take a minute, roll the weed up. I'm grinding hard and I'm getting money the fast way. Bro, crime, motherfuckers, take your ass that away. Brody trying to tell nigga legs, but I'm too heat. Bitch, I ain't on my own shit, I don't do these boys OP, novice, newbies. I be missing spit it on stage like it's two of
Back to the bone, don't sat in a throne like Skeletor. This era's legacy of Cain with a Celtic sword. Brothers on the hunt for blood, we hell bent on war. Saying the remedies changed, but I never felt so poor. Bipolar microphone soldier with emotional instability. Soon to be superstar like Mario's invincibility. A chemical dependency, acid shrooms and ecstasy. Having a lady go ass to mouth like the human centipede.
And I'm dethroned when I leave home, cause anytime I roam I'm known to never leave hoes alone. But I can't be myself anymore, and by drowning am I reborn. Depressive porn for others to peep on, never been the type to ever wanna sleep on.
And mine, it's about that time I pull you out like motherfuckers out of line. Like you know you doubted mine. That's why these chords always tangle. Got me looking at it from a different angle, different perspective. This shit got me ambidextrous. That ain't how you say that.
Say that's the LSD walking, Kalana been talking, feeling sleepy and hollow, just like Christopher Walken. I'm headless, my flesh is rotten, I know my presence is haunted. Clearly you run out of options, I'll have your head by the morning. I believe in the goddess, she sows the seeds to my fortune. Use this mic as a wand and I host a demon performance. Never question allegiance, I'd rather die in my sleep. I'm a sheet eater, speak either, these beasts just leap through my teeth.
This is my world, I feel like I'm stuck. Shut off from the rest of the globe, hopeless shit out of luck. Nobody gives a fuck but us, we get the shoulder that's cold. They got that freedom for sale and them pipe dreams sold. Well, we ain't buying it, the government is lying like rugs. It makes sense to make change, but that don't make them no bucks. You hear me? Nah, I think they fucking think that we're dumb. This kid's insane, he needs a shrink, he must be drinking or something. Yeah, right.
I don't care what you're into, where you from, who you know, what you been through. Homie, you telling stories like a kin do. Hey, and that ain't something that a king do. No, that ain't something that a boss do. Gas him up and suck his off fumes. Faded. For you hate it, I'll be on to the next move. You hesitated, so I crossed you. Hold up.
Alright, so we talked a little bit about you guys' personal history, different bands you've been in, and there was a bunch of overlap there, which is cool, because that means you all know each other a little bit, and which helps the groove.
Oh, yeah. Remember your wallet? That's how we really met. Just because I don't even remember that show at all. But your wallet the next day was...
Dude, I'm always going to remember the first show I ever played with you.
No.
The first practice. First practice. Yeah.
Didn't you break a string the first show?
Top fucking string!
It was a practice. That was my first time ever playing with you guys.
Tell a story.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you get to tell it. Yes, I don't get to tell
Story
it.
time.
Well, hold on, let me
Secret time.
Pat me.
Well, I started started by actually these guys were playing Metal Olympics and their bass player had left and they needed somebody to I need somebody to fill in. So I decided to fill in, and I broke a string on the first 45 seconds of the song.
What's the first song?
Very first song, and this is a battle of the bands, mind you. So I just went with it and kept playing, and some fucking how
Did we beat John?
We still advanced.
We beat John.
We still advanced to the next round. But yeah, that was my first show. Practice. Show.
I'm pretty sure we went on by
Easy Street.
Easy Street.
It was. I think that was Judge's choice that night.
It was Judge's choice that night, which is even more fucked up.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what songs you guys were
Morpheus
playing.
made fourth on the fucking Battle of the Bands.
Well, we made.
And you fill up the stage and have the monitor laying on you.
Shit.
Hey, maybe we should get you in on a song or two with us, so you can just have some fun.
I'm fat now, but I'll still fall off a stage.
You were fat when we were playing.
Hey! We can't go talking about him and Morpheus the whole time. This is not about him. This is about us.
Right.
It's all about us. Why is it always about you? Come on, narcissist!
It's my show.
Well, there's that.
Cha-ching! Wow.
Damn.
Was that the money singing in? Like that was the 7th YouTube viewer.
Hey, 17th, please.
23rd, we know.
Why is this thing doing this?
Did you break it?
Connection. It says it's still recording, but it says connection.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whatever. My life isn't over because the computer says it's over.
Yeah, mine's still recording. Mine's still recording.
Yeah, what is it?
It's still recording.
I'll tell you what, with that computer.
Are you guys down with OPP?
Yeah, you know me.
Damn.
Oh,
Hey, hold on. If we're gonna have this as like a moment,
it's
stereo.
The first thing that came to my mind was I just heard that the other day.
as a point of reference, let's bring up Mr. JP over here. Mr. JP's been around for a little while. If you guys don't have questions, I would love for him to ask one question of the band who he has spent lots of money to go and see in places.
Some money.
No.
Well, this question's yours.
What would you like to ask the band?
Any question.
Or a story that you want them to reflect on.
Oh God, reflections are not good. And it can't be hashing related because we're not hashing.
I know, we're not.
Sorry, guys.
So, why did you guys decide to write a song about John Wayne Gacy? Of all people.
Oh, then the entire band can shut the fuck up.
Of all people.
I swear to God, this is
Secret time.
Feel the love.
Secret time.
Good question.
This is just Paul.
Cerebral Paul.
Fuck. The best thing to say would be my very good friend, Mr. Sean Desbray. Him and I, we spent a lot of time together, and we were jamming out with Eric Albert and Ray Soto. Ray was playing drums, Eric was playing guitar. We were just trying to jam out and do nothing. Whatever. But things went into this weird direction because we're just... In fact, Flukeworm is a song that we made way the fuck back then. But Pogo was in the same realm, and while we were just jamming one day when Eric came up with that fucking... Quick, give me the guitar riff. Give me the mouth guitar for Pogo. The intro. I want it. I want it from you. Eric Albert came up with that shit. 33 fucking victims.
32 victims, Sean.
In recording, yes. So we ended up writing this song by the fact of we were jamming. And Sean comes out because we used to do this whole live thing all the time. I try to do it when we're playing, but we don't jam a lot. We just play the same songs and we try to work on the songs we're trying to work on, and we don't really try to just fuck around much anymore. We gotta fucking start doing that again. But back then, when we were doing this, Sean gets all fucking deep down during that. This next song is gonna be about a pedophile, and I was like, and I looked at him in the fucking face, and I was like, I am not fucking singing a song about a pedophile. He's like, You are now. And that's when I came up with not to wash away all their smiles, watch our kids a pedophile, because he wrote that at that exact moment, saying that shit. And it was fucking creepy as motherfucking balls. Because listen, if you don't know the song, it's a bad song. But that's a great fucking question. I'm sorry that I got a little emotional about that, because that is a fucking horrible fucking
but so is Grave Robin, but it's such a
No, Grave Robin's a great song. No, because there's no.
It's a happy song about horrible shit.
Grave Robin has no like actual personal
Necrosex
reference to it.
Yeah, Grave Robin I just wrote because I was in a rap group called Disease Mentality. I stole the lyrics. Check him out on Bandcamp.
Not yet, because we didn't put that one out yet. Not Grave Robin, Fetus.
Disease Mentality is on Bandcamp. Check it out.
Fuck them guys.
Hey, whatever. Fuck you. Uzi Jacuzzi is fucking playing October 6th.
Fuck those guys.
So where is the best show you've ever played, and why?
Are you asking every single person to the?
Because that could be individual.
As left hand backwards.
As the whole band
As
standing
left hand
together right now.
All right, so
there's
half
only
of the
two of
band's
us.
gonna have to zone out.
Yeah.
I remember one very
Cover your
memorable
ears.
show that I went to.
The day
Dude, I hope
Fat
that
wasn't
you guys-
there. Here, fucking.
Jackal was a fucking great show. I'm sorry you didn't get the.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
I will state that in my opinion,
Could you make it more?
playing with Hollywood Undead was the best show we ever played. Not even at the fact that we played with the band. It's the fact that we played for 37 minutes. No, we played 35. Sorry. But we only paid for 20 minutes. So remember that, fans.
You get your money's worth.
You want to complain and bitch about pay to play? Just make sure that you're bitching about the right people. Anyway. Yeah, that's all that's my favorite show.
What about
I've
the
ever played.
worst? Any
Oh wait, actually my actual really favorite show we ever played was the. No, that was the favorite show. I'm sorry.
show tragedies, worst show, worst time. People that really sucked.
Yeah. Jackal was the worst one.
Jackal was
Fun.
The day Fat wasn't there.
Unless we're bringing Pat into the picture or Dom in the picture. Seriously.
I do Munson.
I know Jackal was my worst experience.
Yeah, same here.
Worst experience
that was
ever
bad.
was. I'll agree. Jackal was probably one of the worst things, but
Why was it the worst?
I want to say.
oh my god.
When
We had
Pat
no
was
fat
wail
man.
on you,
No
but
fat
everyone
man.
loved that show. I was the only one that didn't like that show.
Which one?
All right, secret time. But one show.
One.
Was this? Was it Diecast or was it Swim the Mind?
Oh, that's where you're going with? Yeah, it was definitely Swim.
All right, Swim the Mind. Well, so we're playing late, and the drummer's nowhere to be found because he was allegedly hiding in the girl's bathroom, and we looked everywhere else but that. But there. But anywho, we eventually find Pat. He's so drunk that he can barely find the drum set. He looks like he can't play. He starts playing.
Pat, I still love you.
Same one I gave shit to.
It was.
Yes, he knows.
It was a very horrible experience because actually everyone but me was drunk that night. And
No, you are mixing up shows.
Is that?
Holy
No,
fuck.
I
Because
was-
the one where everybody was wasted was absolutely, positively the night that he was so cocked that he fucking played Slipknot absolutely flawless. Until.
Was that at the Crossroads show?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when he came out and wrestled
Somebody
you.
in the crowd.
Yeah, no, because we ended up having fucking the bassist from Manifest play for us. For LHB to open up, and I ranked on him so hard. And during the song, he showed up.
Well,
Drunk.
we're doing our cover of
Oh my
Slipknot Sick, and somebody yells from the crowd, pour your beer on the drummer. And so Paul
Looks at his Oktoberfest, looks at how much is left, takes a sip, I believe is on camera, and all of a sudden,
It just like woke him up.
This very slow, monotonously not Slipknot fucking feel, which the kid never fucks up that song ever. Until you touch me, because I know I'm feeling it.
But then
I'm
we
sorry.
get to the breakdown of the song. He starts playing violent drums.
Yeah.
Gets up and starts wailing on Paul. Paul's in the middle of the fetal position. None of us stop playing.
I'm still screaming. And this is what the night that Travis decided it was a good idea for him to take his fucking bass off.
Dude.
And fucking F5 it off the floor.
Yeah, that was a good night.
Paul's in the fetal position, yelling at his mic.
Crazy
Like as he's getting wailed on. Pat then gets back on the drums and finishes the song in like fabulous style, the best drums he's played all night. And then he was like just once again too drunk to play. But like
that was the night he stabbed the drum set. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he stabbed through the. So all right, yeah, that might be one of the worst shows we ever played.
But everyone loved it.
Sounds fun.
Everyone loved it.
The worst was actually over at.
It was Jackal.
No, well, yeah, but with you in the band, it was definitely over at fucking Wild the Coyotes when he fucking fell asleep on the stage.
Whoa,
that's not
I
good
gave
sign.
him a lot of shit one time.
And if it's coming from another person out there, can you tell us your story now that we're gonna bring it up anyway?
Secret time.
You remember that time where
were you pissed
Pat
off
was
at him
so drunk that like he didn't want to set up his own drums, so we didn't get his own drums, and the drummer, Mr. Dietz from fucking DOP, decided, hey man, you can just use my drum. And Pat's like, I think he might have been on the kit for 38 seconds before he fell off.
Who ended up playing? Somebody else started.
Dietz!
He's played for us while Pat shows up. He starts moshing for his own band. He's fucked up to play drums.
I'm not gonna lie. That's not one of my least favorites.
Oh yeah, you can mosh long after you play drums.
I'm just saying, I don't think that's my least favorite moment. I mean, as a band member, yes, that's a horrible thing. But from the other side of that, and be like, holy fuck, that is hilarious. Like, did you see that dude? He literally fell off of his drumstone. That wasn't even his. I know it's a stool.
I think it's funny.
Asshole
I didn't have to deal with it.
Asshole.
He fell to the ground.
He was down. And
we had a bass player that would always fall over his amp.
God, was he attached to it?
No, he was so.
That's what.
Yeah, like a 4-foot cord.
So wait a minute, I could almost play bass for us, right? If I just got really shitty, cheap bass, if fucking Chris doesn't keep showing up.
Dude,
you hear this shit?
Get like
I'm just throwing this out there. Like I'm starting to think that I might be able to do this. Like throwing what I know how to do.
Was it American Sharks over here?
Oh, all right.
I got 2 basses.
All right. Oh, let's talk about this.
You can always act it.
You got
Fake it till you make it, right?
You've already faked it all up.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can do what I do without a wireless and the bass. Like I'm gonna put that shit down during everything.
I can see him running around with the.
Oh my god,
It's so stuck in the bass.
Yeah. I broke my wireless in his bass.
Whatever, fuckers. Anyway.
Next question. What are we talking about?
This next question is going to be brought to you by Nabisco Cheez-Its.
And PBR.
I like those multicolored
and
old
PBR.
Milwaukee's Beast.
They're not biased.
All right, we're gonna end this.
What? That's the end of our interview?
Wait, we're not yet.
We're dead?
You by Monster.
We got monster trucks.
Did you just cut us short?
No, we're gonna. He's
No,
taking off. What the hell are you doing?
Me? I got a beard.
Why would you think he's leaving? You can turn us off. Whatever. All right, that's it. I quit. We're leaving.
No, we're having a fire.
I love sponsors.
I don't even know what the fuck this is all about.
Taking my
Sit down. I haven't
I
finished
want
the
that.
interview
I
yet.
just want that. Like, listen. I thought you knew what I. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, we're back from that little break.
Because deep throat and blowjobs equals love.
Left hand backwards. Massachusetts and Connecticut coming up here tonight. Thanks a lot, guys, for coming up, man. Appreciate you coming up tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks for going down.
Kicking ass.
I went down a little bit.
Playing hard.
What?
Yes, you did.
Thanks for playing hard.
Oh, we don't do it.
It was a fun little
Work
set.
hard, play hard. That's what we do. It's
Set
a
up,
motto.
play, go.
It's a motto.
I'm like,
we were the
20
highest
minutes.
band in the land. Now we just, work hard.
I don't even know
play
how
hard.
long this
Damn it. Debatable.
My apologies.
You can hit
But we did only play 3 songs. If you want to be honest
Oh,
about it.
that's beer. That's alcohol abuse.
Wow, and he's still just letting it drip
it up.
out. What a fucking douchebag. On camera, like seriously, you gotta slurp that up because otherwise I'm gonna do it and that's just fucked up, dude, bro.
What are you doing?
Slurp it. Slurp it.
I gotta use this tomorrow for a DJ.
Slurp it.
You gotta wash it now.
Slurp it.
Oh, we were talking about people's
slurp this shit.
favorite shows.
he will.
What TV shows? What are we talking about? Oh, wait.
Yeah, what is Kitty's worst show?
Oh,
We
first
just
show.
My
got-
worst show?
we delved into
13 minutes and 54 seconds.
I did that once.
I gotta say, it's definitely the Jackal show.
Was it
Jackal
the
was
Jackal
good.
show?
Yeah.
So the show's done?
No, we're not done. Why? Are you done? You don't want to talk to us anymore?
All right.
I do too when I look at
Presley, we're back, and Presley's got a question for the band.
What are your previous bands?
What? High five. That's an awesome fucking goddamn question. Who comes up with questions like that? I swear to God, there's never been a better question that I've ever been asked in an interview. But let me tell you what, we're going to let that Matt start because I think he's got the least amount.
my first band ever was with Paul, and we called ourselves the Cerebral Pauls. And then I was in a band called Left Hand Backwards. We started with a bunch of guys at work. Then we spawned a sister band called Take It Back Atlantis, and then
We were kind of.
we are currently in Uzi Jacuzzi with Adam and myself.
Uzi!
And that's my band history.
I want to get some of those.
Chris, same question.
I was in with Ambition to Bleed. Then I went from that to Domination of Presence after that band broke up. Then I joined Left Hand Backwards for a little while, and
now you're in the band.
now you're in the band. I did some shows with you guys.
Just a couple, man.
And then,
Our first practice was awesome.
And then Morpheus. Yeah.
That band was amazing.
Morpheus.
That band I heard was garbage.
Smelt like it too.
Yeah, that was Scott.
Dude, you can't judge the entire band on one person. I got you.
Sure. But he was living with Amber, so his fucking face smelled too.
Too soon?
Yeah, band histories, you guys.
Wait, we haven't finished yet.
I know that's what I'm saying. Band histories.
So I got let's see. Slugmoth and Devil Mountain Trio.
Captain All
Woo! DFT!
Where did it go after that?
You were
in Montana?
I was in Montana, yeah. Thanks. I played in a band called Tag out there. And then
Was this Sausage?
no, 1G. TAG. Dom Adam G. And then came back to Mass. Got back in Devil Mountain Trio again. And then that band broke up. Then I went in Reckless. That band broke up.
But you were already in the band. Why are you already leaving us out?
And then I was in, that's right, I was in LHB then too. And Sausage and the Butchers, Colossal Group.
Is it kind of like starting with the new girlfriend before you quite done with the old girlfriend?
You can grab my knee, Paul. It's okay.
No
I'm
problem,
in
Chris.
Uzi now and these guys still.
We're still playing
And
shows.
then
thank
you go
God.
back to it to realize you made a mistake.
Yeah.
I
I tried to leave it a couple times, right?
Yeah, I think you actually tried leaving 3 times now.
Yeah, it was 3 times.
You almost were on your 4th, but you decided, we're gonna put out music, whatever. By the way, we put out some music.
We're gonna get to all that.
Hey, I was just trying to drop the quick one. What, me? Oh, fuck.
Band history?
I forgot I had a band.
You've tried this before?
My very first. Whoa, hold on, my fan.
Paul's thinking the skin flatus.
My very first band that I was ever in was called Carnival of Chaos. That's KOK. It was with
Kind of a pun off ICP.
Maybe.
and Corrosion of Conformity, but not really. We just we wanted the people to scream "We want cock" when we were playing. It was a great time. But to be honest, that band actually what? There was a shush?
No, who did a shush?
I don't even know. I don't even know. But Carnival of Chaos actually started out being called the Lords of the Feces, and I thought it was awesome, but nobody else did. So then that transpired, and we broke up, and the bass player and I started a band, and it was called Remember This Day. in like that old format of like 3 words being placed together and like. And then there was after that. This day turned into Disease Mentality, my rap group in 2005.
Were you the vocalist in all these bands?
Everything, because I can't do anything. And then I started White Trash with members of LHB, previous to them being in LHB, because the drummer and I moved on to be in LHB, and it was White Trash, and then it was Fat Man and the Tone Deafs.
It's gonna be Fat Man and the Alzheimer's with you people forgetting shit.
So then we got,
you can't pick on people, but we did Punk in the Park there last week, and before, in the morning in the same place as Alzheimer's walk, you remember and everything, and they do this walk.
One more time.
How do they remember how to get back to where they started?
Right? Anywho, jeez.
That was good, dude.
That's your
That was
history.
good.
You remember?
and then I was just taking back Atlantis with this dude.
September.
Shut it.
I think that was it. Like there might have been another rap thing, but I just did like some solo stuff. So yeah, that's about it. But thank you for your awesome question. Like I swear to God, like,
Good question.
I haven't had to think that hard in a long time.
Okay, now you're out of here. We'll see you
Later.
And now we'll let the...
Bye, Presley!
Don't forget your onesie.
Suck!
Yeah, don't leave without my onesie coming back to me. 'Cause I'll be right back.
text nasty guy.
Fuck up. This is very important.
We're back on.
We're back on.
We're live back at
Right on the set.
Spanky's Dive Bar.
5 seconds.
So, let's
You
get
ask that
backwards. The question is, what question do you think I should be asking you?
Oh no. That's not what I was gonna say. Watch this. How about this?
This.
Why is it that you would ever ask us to be on something? Because we don't understand why we are asked to do anything. And I would like to hear.
2 reasons. I got 2
Because you're
reasons.
like a cheap prostitute. I can get you here for free.
Where is this prostitute?
That is
Brought to you by PBR.
Wait a minute. Where is this prostitute that's coming here for free?
That's what he's talking about. It's me.
Oh, okay.
It's me. Why? What,
Now,
what you got?
why would we want you here? Because the main thing is
Yeah,
this
no, I
is
really want
another
real
way
answers.
of you guys getting your shit out there to different people that might not have seen you in other places or mediums, and this is another opportunity for them to see Left Hand Backwards and hook up with you social media wise and future date wise and all that. That's one reason. And the other reason is I think you guys rock. I like listening to you. And,
I used to do a radio show, and I've always loved that. But they won't.
We're not radio friendly.
They won't let me back on the radio
I don't blame them. but
because I got
we still
in a
love you,
little
John.
trouble.
God, this sounds like a song that I've heard before.
And
of course, if that only happens once, they throw you right off.
I
just for
got
once.
sick of not doing shows in here all the time. I was like, well, I'm gonna do.
We're not gonna start doing it.
Do like, well, I talk to so many people. They tell me so many interesting stories.
Nobody has stories.
Everybody's got a story to tell. Everybody.
Nobody likes you.
And so, like, I would get high with them and we talk about it. And
Wow, why
like,
you gotta talk about getting
fuck,
high in front of
I
people?
should be
Fuck.
recording this shit. So this is why I wanted to do the show thing. And I'm trying to get local bands. But I don't want to get only local bands. I want to get some.
It delves into
Christine Hallquist.
an actual look at everything that goes
I
on.
want to get you.
Democratic candidate for governor of Vermont.
I want to get into interviewing old fucking people that are like 100 years
Oh my
old.
God, can you bring some old fucking people out to see us play? And I promise you.
They'd have a heart attack.
Sometimes I bring old people to punk and metal shows. I bring myself.
I don't know if that counts because you actually like what you're gonna watch. Like, see, you know you're gonna like it.
Pretty
When I
much.
This next song is one of your favorite songs. Fuck! Oh, by the way, I broke this thing by running around too much. I'm sorry.
that fake note?
This next song's called Grave Robbing. Let's give it up for fucking Spanky for having us out here today. Let's give it up for Preston for being out here today. Let's give it up for Hal for being here today. Give it up for Spanky for being here today. And let's just say thank you to Chris for coming out here and coming to practice Wednesday and figure out what we're gonna play today. Has no distortion, but it's got a drum fill right up. One piece of my heart, you got to stop on the side.